Hi guys, and welcome to another Conan Exiles video. In this video I want to bring you my 3 top tips for preparing for the Age of War, which is the upcoming chapter that we know, New Age, coming very soon at the time of this video, potentially only a couple of weeks away. So as I say, 3 top tips, and stick around to the end of the video because there may be a little bonus one at the end. So let's jump into it right now. Okay, so for tip number 1, there's a bit of an obvious clue on the wall behind me here. No specific weapons as such, but tip number 1 is any of your legendary weapons you have, whether you're using them or if you've just got them chucked in a box at the minute, now is the time, if you're not using them, to get your legendary weapon repair kits made or found from the bosses if that's what you're doing, and get everything repaired, get them all repaired and ready, especially if they're just sat in a box and you're not even using them, no matter what they are, whether it's a spare shield or whether you've got your spare axes, whatever they are, or your maces, your mace thag, or your Agil's Bane, your short swords, your two-handed swords, your bows, whatever they are. If they have a legendary weapon and you're using them and you put them in a box because you want to keep using them but you're not using them at the minute and they are damaged, get your legendary weapon repair kits crafted or farmed, as I say. If you're going to craft them, as you know, or if you don't know, you do them on your tinkerer's bench with a named blacksmith, preferably the one with the hammer symbol. I think this is the only one that actually works at the moment at the top of the menu, and as you can see there, it's going to take you the master weapon repair kit, some alchemical base and some oil to make them. So get them made, get your weapons repaired and stock up. No point stocking up on the legendary repair kits because, as we know, with the new update there is a change to the system or the tiers of weapons, and you're not going to have legendary weapon repair kits anymore. They're going to be the new Grandmaster repair kits, which we won't go into in this video because it's a lot of other details to go into. But yeah, that is tip number 1, get your legendary weapons repaired. Tip number 2 is a very similar one again, but this time we're talking legendary tools. And yes, in this cupboard you can see behind me, the tools that are in there are the Black Blood tools and also Seth Truncheon. As you know, Seth Truncheon you get from the wine cellar dungeon from Seth when you kill him. There's a chance for him to drop that, so get farming that dungeon. Keep getting in there and killing him as many times as you can so you can stock up on your truncheons, because again, this is a legendary weapon which will only be repairable for so many times and then eventually it'll be no good. And the tools, as I say, are the Black Blood tools. So we've got the Black Blood hatchet, Black Blood pick, Black Blood sickle and the Black Blood skinning knife. And as we know in Age of Sorcery at the time of this video, they are only purchasable with the obelisk coins that you get from handing in sorcerers or sorcerer skulls. So if you haven't got your obelisk coin at the minute, stock up on it. These are purchasable from different Khitan caravans all around the map at the moment, but by the look of it, in the New Age the Khitan caravans will have all gone, and the only place remaining to obtain these tools from will be, by the look of it, Mechamos' Spire, unless that changes again, but at the time of this video, as I say, it's still the same. You can get them from there, and they are legendary tools, and it's a case of, again, like I say, stock up on your obelisk coin, buy as many of these as you want, because in the New Age they're going to be a lot harder to get. Otherwise you're potentially looking at going back to the caves in the snow, which are all the way up around here, and it's the bat demons that you need to kill, and you kill a 3-skull bat demon boss in there. I think they're called the Children of Jill if I remember correctly, and you have a chance for the 3-skull boss in one of those caves to drop one of the Black Blood tools, although they are available at Mechamos' Spire, but you'll need the obelisk coin to buy them. So kind of a little duo tip there, stock up on your obelisk coin, so get your sorcerer farming done while you can, and stock up on your tools. Right, the next tip is another one again, we're still talking tools and weapons again. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it's tools and weapons again. This time my next little tip is to stock up on your regular tools, whatever you use. They are craftable, whatever they are, whether they are star metal, obsidian, whichever level of regular tools you're using. Same with your weapons, no matter what you're using, if they are your crafted star metal, obsidian, whatever you make them with. If you can craft them on your blacksmith bench and they are craftable with your blacksmith, don't forget, ideally again, the blacksmith with the blade symbol will give you the most damage on weapons. You may think, I say, it's a bit of a cliche, just having a lot of weapons lying around, but now's the time to get all your resources that you need, get your craftable weapons and tools crafted up, get yourself some chests put down and throw them in it, and just keep them so that you're already stocked up and ready. Alright, so I said there is a bonus tip, and I wasn't kidding, and it's relating to the two girls stood behind me and the two boards. Yes, I know the armour they're wearing looks ridiculous because it's all multiple pieces from different sets. These are just based off the setup that my thralls use on the server that I play, and also other servers that I play on. This is the armour they use. If you want to know what it is and why I use it on them, I have a video on the channel called my ultimate thrall build guide, go check that out. I'll leave a link for that one at the end of this video, and that'll explain exactly why I use it. But this little bonus tip is, if like me, for your thralls or yourself, when you've been putting the plating on the armour, as we can see down the right hand side, they've got the plating on there. You've been using the master armour plating. I would suggest with this new age that you switch to the bulk plating. Not a huge difference in it, but if your thralls are just about surviving now with the master armour plating, I would strongly recommend switching to the bulk plating, because if we look at this board, this is the master armour plating, and with it they get 1571 armour. So if I go on to her, there you can see on the right hand side above her head, that's the armour value that she gets with the master armour plating. However, if we switch to the bulk plating, we actually get 1621, which is a plus 50, which, yes, I know to some people that's not a huge increase in armour, but let's be brutally honest, if an extra 50 armour is between her staying alive or dying, or even you staying alive or dying, you're going to make that choice, aren't you? You're going to upgrade and use the bulked plating rather than the master armor plating. You can still use it, but the way thralls especially are getting their health nerfed a bit. Yes, their damage is being increased, but their health is going down a bit again. Enemies' health are changing, but their damage is going to change a little bit as well, so I'd highly recommend using the bulk plating. It's no more expensive or different to make. You still craft it on your tinkerer's bench with your star metal bars and layered fur, which, as you can see there, bulk plating, and depending on the server you play on will depend on the amount of resource it takes to craft. But the star metal you get from up in the snow, we'll do a future video on that, showing sort of where it spawns, where it lands, where the meteors land, and how you harvest it, and then how you turn it from star metal ore into star metal bars. So keep an eye out for that future video. And the layered fur you make on your tanner's table with fur and alchemical base, and that will turn into layered fur, and then you can craft your plating on your tinkerer's bench. Well, alright then guys, that is just about going to cover it for another video. We're back in the office now, got lots more work to do. Got to sit down and do some more planning ready for the future, and obviously continue getting ready for the upcoming Age of War. Lots of new changes coming, some interesting ones, some fun ones, some, let's be honest, probably not so great ones that some people won't like, but that happens in any game, let's face it. But it's a new age, new things, new changes coming. So thank you to anyone who has subscribed. Glad to have you with us. Great that you want to be part of this journey with us and continue our adventures through Conan Exiles. If you haven't subscribed yet, why haven't you? Don't worry, I say it every time, it's totally free to do. Just means you get to see the next video that we upload or any future live streams which we may be looking at doing, especially exploring these new changes in Conan Exiles in the Age of War. So give me a thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful, if you found it useful. Just helps YouTube to use the old algorithm to push it out to more people. And if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments down below. Any questions, comments, things you want to say, leave them down below. I do try and read them and get back to people if I can. But anyway guys, I'm going to get back to work now, so that is it from me. Until the next one, we shall say goodbye. Alright then guys, bye bye for now.